Hi guys, if you clicked on this video, it's probably because you're wondering what an advanced learner loan is. Well, it's a loan that you can get from the government to study any qualifications from level 3 onwards. I will also talk about the adult education budget in this video. Hopefully this will reduce the financial stress that comes with training to become a counsellor. So let's get straight into it. I'll leave a link in the description box for everything that I'm going to talk about in this video, so you can do more research for yourself. You can check for the other specific things which might not be in this video. So it says on the government website that you can get this loan based on 3 factors: the type of course you're doing, the course fees, and the maximum available loan for your course. Now, the minimum loan that you can get is £300, and that £300 is paid directly to the institution where you'll be studying. Now, you don't have to borrow the full amount. If you can manage to pay for some of it yourself, do so. You don't have to take the full amount that they offer you. Fortunately, they are very, very generous, and you can take up to 4 advanced learner loans, and you can take out more than one at a time. So if you're studying 2 courses at the same time, you can take out 2 loans and they can fund that as well. Now, let's talk eligibility. You might be wondering what it takes to be eligible, because maybe it sounds too good to be true. So it says that you need to be at least 19 years old or older on the first day of your course, and your course must be level 3, 4, 5 or 6 qualification. So if you're training to be a counsellor, you can probably do your foundation and level 2 for free, but then because level 3, level 4 and level 5 is a bit more pricey, you can get an advanced learner loan, so you don't have to pay outright from your own pocket. But remember, this advanced learner loan is not specifically for counselling. It's for any level 3, level 4, level 5 and level 6 qualifications. Another requirement is that you are a UK citizen, or that you've been living in the UK for at least 3 years in a row. Or you can be a UK national. But if your UK residency is a bit more complex than this and it's not as straightforward, there are lots and lots of explanations and rules and criteria which can still allow you to get this loan. So like I said, click on the link in the description box and you can read through to see if you fit the requirements in terms of the UK residency and living situation. Now, how do you then apply for the loan? There's 4 easy steps. First thing is that you check with your institution whether your course qualifies for this loan. So you need to speak to your institution first and foremost. In the second step, if your course does qualify for this loan, then you need to ask your institution for a learning and funding information letter, which you then have to fill out as part of your application online or on paper. This letter will contain details about your course which is needed for the application. So once you have this letter, the third step is then to apply either online or via post. If you choose to do it via post, it will take longer. If you do it online, they said roughly takes about 2 weeks for them to get back to you. And then the last step is that you get the loan approved and it gets paid to your institution. You also need your passport while you're applying, but if you're not a UK citizen and you don't have an NIN number, you don't need it straight away, but you will need it before the money can be deposited to your institution. If you're an EU student, you don't need a passport or an NIN number, but you do need your immigration status code, and then I think you'll need to put that in the application. So in terms of paying this loan back, because of course it's a loan, you have to pay this back once you are earning a certain amount. So this will most likely be after you're qualified and you've got a job in your field and you're earning above a certain threshold. Now, they haven't stated exactly what that threshold is for whatever reason, but I'm sure once you've made your application and you've gone through that process, then it'll probably say exactly how much the amount is. But based on university degrees, I'm guessing the amount might be somewhere around 23 to 25,000 per year. But this is likely to change because sometimes it does change every few years. They also said that you'll be charged interest from the first day of the payment. So once they send that payment to the institution, then you'll be charged interest. If you're eligible for the advanced learner loan, you're also eligible for a bursary, which can be given to you just to support you with other fees that affect your course. So this includes things like accommodation, childcare, travel, and classroom assistance for disability. Each institution will have its own bursary and its own application process, so you need to ask them directly for this. So if you have the advanced learner loan and you're eligible for that, then you can also apply for this. So you can apply for this once you've got your advanced learner loan. And you can also apply for this if you already have a disability living allowance. Now, onto the adult education budget. This is for employers as well as for individuals. So this is a fund set up by the government to support the delivery of education and training for people aged 19 and over. But unfortunately, not many people know about it, so here I am to tell you about it. There's a lot of eligibility criteria for this, which I'm not going to list all of them because they are endless. but I'll leave a link in the description box for you to read through just to make sure. So some of the main common ones that I've seen are that you can have these funds if you're age 19 to 23 to get a level 2 or 3 qualification if you don't already have one. It can also be used for lower waged earners who are over the age of 24 to get a level 2 or level 3 qualification as well. But it has to be your first level 2 or level 3 qualification. You can't already have done one. This fund can also be used for anyone who's unemployed for a course or qualification up to level 2. It can also be for low waged earners whose first language is not English to improve their language skills up to level 2. It can also be used to fully fund you learning English and maths up to and including level 2 for anyone age 19 or over who has not achieved grade A star to C or grade 4 or higher. Like I said, there's more requirements than these, so I'll leave a link below for you to have a look at. So remember, you can always ask the institution that you want to go to if they have this funding available, whether that be the advanced learner loan or the adult education budget and the bursary as well. So I hope that this helps you massively and that you'll be able to feel a bit less worried about the financial stress that comes with training to become a counsellor. And like I said before, this funding is not just for counselling, but I know that in the last video I made, I spoke a lot about the expenses that come with every stage of training, and it's a lot. So hopefully these loans can help you out and it won't hold you back from starting your counselling training. So if you want to take your training further above level 5, if you want to do a degree, a master's or a PhD, there's also funding available for that, and you can watch that in the video that is linked here. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.